What's going on, everybody? So today's going to be a little bit different of a video, but first off, I want to say that tomorrow I will have out my, actually, I don't know, yeah, probably tomorrow I will have out my in-season push where I finished all of that. So I'll keep you guys updated. We'll 100% do that ladder video 100% tomorrow. So stay, be excited for that because I'm actually grinding. Currently, I'm like top 20 right now when I am recording this video, but we'll have to see where it goes at the end of the season. But anyways, for this video, it's going to be a lot different than my other videos. I'm just going to be playing Lava Hound in the background, but basically, so I just wanted to kind of talk about my life a little bit. Not necessarily like a lot of my life stories or anything, but there's just one specific thing that I guess like experience that I went through that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. And I don't have this like written down or anything, so like I apologize already if I'm going to be kind of not stuttering, but hold on, I gotta defend this push before I just lose my entire game. All right, not stuttering, but just like kind of talking a lot, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm gonna be yapping basically is what I'm saying. So basically, I'm gonna take you back to the start. I was in high school. I'm currently in college. I'm 19 years old. I'm out of high school now, obviously, but when this story occurred, I was in high school, senior in high school, had not really ever been in a relationship or anything like that, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. You haven't been in one, or you've been in a couple, they haven't gone very well. There's a lot of different stories, but yeah, basically I was a senior in high school. I got interested in this girl. We started talking, whatever, how it happens, and we ended up dating, right? So this is backstory on this is like the first girl I've ever been interested in. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't know how to be a good boyfriend, you know what I mean? Like, the first relationship, you really don't know what you're doing. And that's just kind of the reality of it. There's nothing you can change about that. Now, looking back on it, I don't think I would have changed anything anyways. But yeah, so this happened. We're interested, we're dating, whatever. For first couple months, it's kind of like weird. I mean, it's like I'm happy, but at the same time, the effort levels are like 95% to like 5%, if that makes sense. And a lot of you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna 3-crown this guy when I say that. Basically, I was putting in about like 90% of the effort, trying to make her happy, like doing little things, just showing her that I cared, those kind of things. And at the start of the relationship, it was kind of just like that. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna cut to the next game. But yeah, like I said, I was putting in the majority of the effort, which was fine. I didn't really realize it. I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm happy I have a girlfriend, she's cute, whatever. I'm happy with her. So a couple months go by. Things are fine. And then the first, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it. I guess like real problem came up. I just started hearing people talk about, okay, shout out to this guy for playing the wizard, but just started hearing people talk about like how she would be talking to other people about me, and how she's like not happy, or not happy. She was just like, oh, I feel none of this was said to me by her, like, I'm just gonna make that clear, but she was just like, I feel very, what's the right word for this? She was like, basically, she thought that I was really clingy. That's probably the best way I can describe it. And I didn't give her enough space. That's how I was trying to say. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, so basically that happened. I didn't even, she never said anything to me. I asked her, is like, everything okay? Like, I'm not, if you need space, whatever. I didn't like bring up that I heard about it, but she basically just said, no, I'm good. What's up? Like, nothing's wrong. So I was like, okay, I guess maybe people are just making things up, because obviously I'm going to believe this girl, right? Like, I'm always going to believe this girl. Kind of, I guess, not my mentality in life overall, but just a lot of the time I just kind of believe people until I know that I can't trust them. And that's probably a pretty bad thing, but it's just kind of a habit of mine. Like, I trust someone until they break the trust. That's the right way to say that. So yeah, that happened, and, nothing happened. We really were fine for a little bit, but then she was like, yeah, I just don't really know. I don't really remember what happened exactly, but for some reason we were on like this. It was just okay. So basically, I had a basketball game, right? And I played in high school when I was a senior. I wasn't very, I'm pretty good now. Like, I was pretty bad back then. That's not important to the story though. Just had to flex my ability real quick. Okay, we're gonna 3-count another guy apparently. This deck, I can't even talk because these games keep cutting me off so quickly when I keep getting 3 crowns. But yeah, let's cut to the next game and I'll continue this story here. So yeah, whatever. She came to one of my games and she saw one of her, I guess not exes, but she had been talking to this person a while back or something. Also, I'd always heard everyone telling me she's talking to a lot of other people, like she's got guys, whatever, whatever, whatever. But we're dating, so I'm just, no, that's not true. No, that's not true. You know, I'm in denial basically, that would happen, because like to me, she's this perfect individual, right? She's everything I've ever wanted. So, yeah, whatever. We're at the basketball game. She sees an ex or something, and then all of a sudden, like, she's like, I don't even know. I literally look up, and they're like sitting next to each other talking, whatever, which is fine. I'm not super jealous. I used to be pretty jealous, but I'm not really like that. It's like, whatever. If you don't want me, then you don't want me. I'm not gonna sit here and. Okay, I gotta get back to the story. So yeah, whatever that happened, she was talking, whatever. I didn't really care or think anything of it. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then afterwards, she was kind of like weird for a couple days, and I was like, are you good? Like, what's up? And she's like, oh, I just have been thinking about us a lot, and whatever. She was just like, okay, I kind of want to take a break or something. So we're on a break, I guess. I don't even know exactly how this happened, but we're on a break. This is break like number 1, I guess. We're gonna start up a tally here, but yeah, we're on a break, and basically, whatever, that happens for a while. I don't really know what to do at that point, because like, what do? I'm just sitting there like this whole entire time, guys. I don't even know how to describe this to you, this feeling that I was feeling. This was like the worst anxiety I've ever had in my life. But yeah, whatever, we get back together eventually. For some reason, I don't even, I'm so in that, like, this girl is basically, she's like, I'm very interested in her. Like, I'm in love with her. I'm just gonna say it. So obviously, I'm not going to like see any red flags or anything, and that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video. Is like how to know when somebody's kind of manipulating you. So basically, we got back together, and whatever, things kind of continued. It always felt awkward, and she was always just like not there. I don't even know. She was like, it felt once again like I was putting in all the effort, and I was kind of tired of it at this point. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna, whatever. And then eventually, a couple more months down the line, she was like, okay, yeah, I want to take another break. I don't know. So at that point, I was like, you know what? Okay, we're done. I'm just going to completely let you live your life. And I went and I thought about it for a day, and I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to do this anymore. So that happened, and then all of a sudden she comes begging, crying, whatever, starts telling me everything that I want to hear just to try and get me back. Like, and my mind was set. I'm not gonna get back with this individual. I see how bad she is for me. I've realized that now. After many months, it took me many months. I didn't realize this for a long time, but I realized it at this point, and I was like, I'm completely set. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not gonna get back with you. Like, I'll hear you out. She eventually convinced me to just go have a conversation with her, like at like a soccer field or something. But yeah, that happened, and then we had the conversation, and she's just bawling her eyes out. Like, I genuinely, I don't know. It was, I've never seen a girl like cry in front of me like this. Like, she was pouring out tears, and I genuinely like did not know what to do or anything. Like, I'm a pretty good person with emotions, but like, I was so confused. Not confused, I was just like, what in the world is happening? And I felt horrible. I felt so awful, even though I shouldn't have, right? Like, it wasn't technically, none of this was my fault. It was completely all hers, and she was like saying everything I wanted to hear. So eventually I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give this one more chance. And that was the worst thing I could have done. But yeah, basically that happened, and it just never really was the same. I was never able to trust her. Also, yeah, I forgot to add this part. So basically the reason why we went on a break the second time was because I was at a Topgolf graduation party with all my friends. It was all guys, like all my friend group basically in high school. We're all at Topgolf, whatever. And she was like, I'm going with a friend and her boyfriend somewhere tonight, and we're gonna be out, whatever. So I'm like, have fun, whatever. I'm not jealous at this point. I'm just completely trusting her, because I still do at this point. And then all of a sudden it pops up on her Snapchat story, oh, there's like you said, her friend and her friend's boyfriend were there, and then all of a sudden there's just one more guy. It's just them. Like, and at that point I was just like, all right. I was like, oh, did you? I didn't know there was going to be somebody else there with you. And she's like, yeah, was that a problem? You're just always so jealous, whatever, whatever. It was just manipulation, guys. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? This was the worst night of my life. I couldn't sleep. Like, I was up till 4 a.m. just like staring at my phone, waiting for her to text back because she was out with this guy, and I just thought she was cheating on me the whole time. And will I ever know if she was? I won't. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to talk about this story and just warn you guys that manipulation is a real thing, and be careful out there. And just give you guys like a little story time on my life and my first relationship. So yeah, just don't be if you break up with someone, man, just let them go. There's a reason that it happens. And anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.